Well, hello everyone. It's a different type of video. Some of you may know that a certain thing happened between us and someone who's appeared on this channel before, Marcsaquing. He was exposed for being a PDF. I'll censor that kind of. All the way back on December 1st. He dated a 16-year-old guy and has sent terrible things to them. Had them do terrible things for him. And to us before that, maybe? He was very sexual to us as well. Especially to one of our friends. It's honestly sad. And pathetic. So anyway, moving on to actually showing you guys stuff. So yeah, here's the document that some of you may have seen. The exposing doc, but something seemed in his team, I guess, he gathered, made. Yeah, 16-year-old, Mark is 21, which he's openly said. He's made art about it, about his birthday. So it's pretty well known he's 21. Wasn't just romantical. They were exchanging art. The victim actually came to me and showed me their DMs. And it's honestly disgusting. I'll show some of you it, but I'll have to heavily censor it because YouTube guidelines. So yeah. Here's some of this. Grown man, guilt tripping minors. Yes, we were guilt tripped into keeping this quiet, by the way. I honestly regret not saying anything sooner. I can't believe I fell for it so bad. It's honestly terrible. One sec. Alright. Yeah, he made art of Speed and Lazuli using Scout's models for his game called Evolution Squad Final Chapter. Yeah, right there, Final Chapter. So like basically Forsaken like game, but with Evolution Squad. And he had access to the game because he was trusted back then. And he modeled Speed and Lazuli doing it, quotation marks, if you get what I mean. And then, yeah, he drew an animated GIF, I say GIF, either works, I guess, of Scout and Cyber. They're not both 16, but, yeah, they're both minors. Of them doing it, quotation marks, again. Nothing was shown, but they were both not wearing anything, and, well, it's pretty obvious. I'll show you later, but I'll still censor. Yeah, suggestive stuff. Yeah. This is the victim, by the way. Just want to put that out there. They are not at fault here. If you have the idea of going after them for some reason, don't. They are the victim here, and it's terrible what happened to them. Yes, we were guilt tripped into hiding it, and I regret it. Because honestly, I'm a very empathetic person, so guilt tripping works very easily on me. Especially just someone I used to look up to. Like Mark, he's one of the people who inspired me to do YouTube like this and FNF content. But yeah. There's that. We were making a summarize thing, but we never posted it. Yeah, 16-year-old boy. Pretty much just a summarize. It's just summarizing it. He admitted, Mark admitted to dating, which was shown in the other doc. Oh, so let me show DMs with him. I have DMs with him as well. So he deleted his account. But behind the scenes, when he wasn't showing you guys, it's honestly terrible. Like, he's been going after Solar in his video. He has his video. I'll link that in the comments or something. Watch that. He goes into his personal experience. But this is more recent because it's more like information that we've gotten after, thanks to them. Yeah, this is gonna have to be heavily censored. He sent me prawn. I'll just say prawn. Yeah. Of a screenshot of him and the victim's DMs, where he had the victim send him it, and then he forwarded those images to me for some reason. I have no clue. Just out of the blue, like, it goes from the 9th to the 16th, and out of the blue, he just sends me this. And then here, he's trying to, look, he's threatening to get our IPs to sue us. So I go off on him. We don't know if this is actually his parents. It could just be Mark. I still go off though. And then they try to make the argument that we shouldn't be able to be on Discord because we're minors. But in the TOS, TOS, you need to be 13. Which I am above 13. Here's this. I sent a whole paragraph pretty much just telling him to stop doing everything. And I asked him to take down his videos that had us in them, which I have every right to do. Like, he has me in one of his videos. I can ask him to take it down if I don't want it up. Like, the videos I'm talking about is this one. Like, that's me. This is me. Then this is Green, Snow, Mark himself, Scout, Cyber, Solar's cousin. I won't name him because Solar didn't want to name him in his video. I'm just going to respect that. See, I want this taken down, but I can't talk to him in comments because he turned off his comments. So I told him here to take down the stuff. And he sent a thumbs up emoji to this, only to delete it later on, and he never took down the videos. Also, one for me, this is game over. Game over. I voice acted in this. And I want him to take it down, but shut your face. That's me. Like right there, Pump 27, me. And he never did. He never took it down. Let's ask him for him to take this down. And moving on to posts. This is more of the main bit I want to talk about, involving my alt. He's trying to guilt trip his fans right now, saying he has disabilities, but he still dated a 16-year-old boy and drew suggestive, straight up just porn. And everyone who's called him out on these comments, he's taken down said comments. He's hidden them all. Like, let me show you. This is my man on the same post. Nothing. Like, newest. You see nothing. This is my alt where I posted a comment. 11 likes. saying he's guilt tripping us and telling him to stop and get some help. He took it down. He took down my comment. You can't see it here anymore. And he did the same with Solar. He posted something too. No, see, his alt. Talking about my alt. And on his main, it's not there anymore. He took it down. Enough of that. It's time for some actual evidence and proof that I have, alright? Because right now, all you have to go off of is my own word. And some stuff. So I have a file. A bunch of evidence. This is just the Umber Boy thing. So I'm just going to go down. Him sending me out of nowhere. Moving on to images. This is me. Talking to me, saying I have a handsome face. Don't mind the voice crack. Talking about Scout X Cyber. Saying that they should have an egg for gay sex. Snow and Green. And then this. Yeah. Snow and Green. Lovin'. Which is just sex. So more talking about sex. This one implied because evolutions in Pokemon, they have eggs when they want to have a kid. And, well, since they're Pokemon, eggs, kids, so they fucked. More Scout X Cyber. This is Solar's cousin. Asking him if there's boob physics on his avatar. Which his avatar is also a minor. Asking Snow to do a suggestive voice. Pretty self-explanatory, suggestive pose. Scout and Cyber. Saying Cyber wanted Scout's ice cream, quote unquote. Scout's milk. Yeah, he made this little emoji. It's just Cyber moaning. And then he says this to him. This is Scout and Cyber. Implied sex. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Just roleplay as Scout and Cyber. Scout and Cyber again. Gonna have to censor a word. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't care as much about the guidelines. But obvious things I will censor, like straight up porn earlier. This is what Cyber. More talking about handsome faces. About me and Snow. Wanting to touch them, but he said he was kidding. Yeah. This one's self-explanatory. Snow X Green. More lover bed. Him talking about them being in bed. Then telling me to do a suggestive voice. Yes. My nickname on Discord is Ruff. They call me Ruff. And then he also tried to make the argument that we used him for art, which was shown, I'm pretty sure, in Solar's video of him saying that. But this is him asking us if we wanted it. So he approached us, asking if we wanted it. He sent this to Solar's cousin, who is younger than us. Okay, this one is This one I'm gonna have to censor. This is the big main one between the victim and Mark. This one is terrible. He actually drew. Well, you can't see it because I have to censor it, but he actually drew genitalia. It's him holding his you know what. And it's, well, let's just say, quote unquote, finishing, if you know what I mean. And then there's the victim. And he calls them a good girl. That's more Umber Boy. This one's from a good while ago. Saying he's confirming he knows that most of us were minors. It's just his account. Seeing 14 mutual friends. All his games. This one is him telling me to do something illegal, which is pirating Adobe. He pirated his own things. I was just asking him for an asset from one of his videos, because for a cover-up. I'm pretty sure it was Deathmatch, I think. Or maybe My All-Stars, which I have taken down because he's in it. But yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to address it because originally I didn't want to, but it gets to a point, and yeah, it gets to a point. He tried to victimize himself and then make us seem like the attackers. I think I might have shown it in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it might have been between RDMs. Yeah, you slandered us so much, I think you owe us an apology. Because he tried to argue that we were the groomers and that we were cyberbullying him, which we weren't doing at all. During the time of our friendship, we didn't treat him with any disrespect. Whenever he was in call, we never outright insulted him or anything. We only had nice things to say to him. And this is just him trying to save his own skin. It's honestly sad how it can go all down the drain so fast. He's willing to just throw us under the bus for something we didn't even do. It's pathetic. And he's trying to play the, oh, I have a disability card. He honestly could, but that doesn't excuse all he's doing. He's slandering us. And he dated a minor. It's terrible. And his fans, who are unaware of this situation, are supporting him. And it's terrible to see because me being one of the ones who helped call him out, and I've been there to experience all he's done, it's just terrible to see because you have insight and you know they're supporting someone who's done something bad. And they're just in the dark because he doesn't want to openly say anything about it. Well, speaking of which, it just reminded me. He made this comic too. He made this himself on his DeviantArt, which he later took down and edited to be a video, which he also later took down. It was called Betrayed. Some of his viewers might have seen it. Or a lot of his viewers have probably seen it. It was a bunch of more guilt tripping. It was literally just this comic, but in video form. Him talking with, this is the victim's OC. This is the person who found out about the relationship and told people about it. So this is all of us. Mind you, he forgot Scout's eyes. So he randomly made this, by the way. This was after the exposing, and we wanted nothing to do with him. So we were rightfully not happy that he made this without our permission. So this is them being sad or whatever. More guilt tripping. Admits to dating them, but in the video form, he took out this text so he could guilt trip more. And just made it all seem like he was he was the victim. But on his DeviantArt, you see he admits to dating the minor. And then, well, this is him drawing on us, well, beating him up. And then just guilt tripping. Okay, this is a day later after I recorded this. I got the idea to go to his playlist because he puts a lot of his animations here, and the betrayed animation is still here. So this is the video. Also, I'm joined by Scott and Cyber here because we're just in a call.
Hello.
But this is the full video. Unlisted. Left it here. Tripping part right here. I'm just gonna turn it up. I'm gonna turn up the speed.
Holy speed up. Miller.
This is something we didn't do. That was someone else.
Oh yeah, mind you, he's trying to say that the whole thing was a joke. That him dating a minor is a joke.
Denies it, even though in the comic he admitted it. Like he took
in the DeviantArt version he admitted it.
He didn't.
Yep.
Also, if you hold left click, you can speed it up quicker too.
Yeah. What's that?
Left click, not right click.
So I have that. They send me this and that one.
Alright, just saying this. Didn't have
They made a play.
Drama, by the way. They had nothing to do with it. Same with Snow. He didn't really do anything at all.
Same with Sid. Why is Sid there?
He's the one who got his team to make the doc.
Oh, yeah. But Sid wasn't asked to make anything.
Wait. Oh yeah, there's the thing. And ask favor with me. Mind you, he was the one who asked us if we wanted stuff.
Yeah, I showed that in. I don't know if it got to that part already. Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, he came to us if we wanted art.
Yeah. So he's lying out of his ass.
They betrayed me, brother.
Pathetic. And also the whole thing, they sent me NSCW. Nobody. You decided to ask a minor for that content.
Exactly. So yeah, that was just something I found after recording. So yeah. And now with that being said, I feel like that might be it. Just in summary, Mark, guilt tripping fans, making us seem like the bad guys. But really, he's done terrible things. So I ended up deleting a super secret file of what he had the victim do because I can't have that on my computer. It's terrible. So you're gonna have to take my word for that. But over this, he had the victim draw them doing sexual acts. Yeah, it's terrible. I honestly want the image out of my head, but it won't go away. Man, it's terrible. I honestly can't. It's just I wanted to leave this from my YouTube, but I had to eventually. I just had to. I had to give our side of the story and to tell everyone who Mark really is. Because he can't get away with it. He's getting away with it. And it's terrible to see because, well, he's done illegal things. And I'm sorry if it's seeming like I'm saying the same thing over and over again. Like, I don't have a script for this. I'm just straight up saying this off the top of my head. Like, no one else knows I'm making this video. But I feel like without a script, it's more meaningful to me. Because, well, it's right off the top of my head. And it's directly from me, not pre-planned. But, yeah. I hope this video gives insight to his fans. And that you guys will believe me in all this. Because I do not want him to get away with this. He's attacked Solar. He had to go to therapy. Like, it fucked him up mentally so bad, he had to get therapy for it. And I'm sure you guys could relate, but if someone were to do that to one of your friends, you wouldn't want to let that slide. And I don't want to let it slide. Because I respect Solar a lot. He's one of the closest friends I have. I could, like, vent to him anytime I want. Like, I know he wouldn't, like, insult me for anything I vent to him about. He'll keep it to himself. And we can connect like that. And, yeah, like, we vent to each other. So I don't want him to get away for making Solar go insane and for dating a minor and then guilt tripping all of his fans and making us stay silent about it and then making his victim draw art of them doing it and then sending a drawing of him with his quote-unquote private part for a man out with fluids, if you know what I mean, coming out. I don't want him to get away from it. And I'm sorry that I'm repeating it all the time. Again, no script. It's just, I really want to hammer it in of how bad of a person he is. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. And yes, I know I'm on break. But yeah, I really wanted to say this. I've been bottling this up. Because I didn't want to bring this to my YouTube, like I said. And because of all this, I've been feeling so demotivated to do my YouTube stuff. Like, I know I'm going to have to start doing it again eventually, but I'm starting to, I just don't want to. And I've already taken the month off. Like, a part of the reason I went on break was because of this drama. Not all of it. It wasn't the whole reason. It was some other things because I was feeling demotivated. I thought this break would make me feel motivated again because I'd feel refreshed. But no, thanks to this drama, it's just gotten worse. So yeah, I'm still gonna try once this month is over to go back to uploading, but just know I am demotivated. So if things seem like low quality or rushed, that's it. Because that's why. Because I'm demotivated, and I hope I can get past that. But yeah, thank you for watching this. I appreciate it, and I really hope that you believe me in all this. And you can try leaving a comment on those things, trying to tell him to stop and go get help, like I tried to, which he took down the comment, but he might take down the comment. It's terrible. But yeah, thank you for watching, and this is Pumpty7 out. So, I had an extra idea. I'm going to interview some of the people involved, like Scout, Solar, and some of the others who wants to. So let's talk with Scout. Hello, Scout.
Hello.
I'm recording an interview, and it's about the Mark drama. Do you want to put anything in? Do you want any information you have?
I do.
Okay.
All right, let me pull up something from one of his old accounts here. So on the 2nd of December, Mark has DM'd me stuff saying he's sorry and everything about that. And all right, and that just told him stop and all this thing. I need to pull up DMs with his mother as well because he ended up joining my server. So on the 5th of December, Mark's mother called me about if we can talk. Um, I got confirmation to see if it was their mother and such. It wasn't just Mark in an alt account. So had a whole talk about how Mark wants, how we should help Mark and all that. I didn't know what to say, so I remained calm and polite throughout that whole talk. There was no argument or anything like that. And all that. And then I was going to talk with his father 2 days prior, but the call happened as soon I was not home today, so I couldn't get a chance to defend or talk to the father because they just said they probably thought I was bullying their son. So I had no chance to actually talk with them. So yeah, that was quite a huge issue with that. And in this entire drama, I think I was the most taken advantage of from Mark, most because my kind nature. So that's all I think I could really say.
Hmm. Really, nothing else.
No,
All right. Well, thank you for your time then.
no problem.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. As he said, had a call with parents, and yeah, he feels he was guilt tripped the most. So yeah, that's Scout's side. Let's move on to another friend's side. Let's see if he answers. Hello, you answered. I'm doing an
Hello.
interview about the Mark drama. I want, just for my video, I want to add your guys' views, add more than just my own. So, do you have anything you want to say about the Mark drama?
Well, I can mention that this whole thing was extremely stressing for a bit, especially since he wouldn't let off. There's also the whole thing with the GIF, where he did it just like that. He never asked ages, and he just did it. Which, to me, I swear to God, I'll say this. I wanted to disassociate with him since then, since that happened. That whole thing it just, I have no words to describe it.
And the GIF you're talking about is the one where you and Scott are doing it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, me and my partner.
Mm-hmm.
That one. It still pisses me off this day. No questions, no nothing. Just like that, out of the blue. Check my DMs. It's right there. It's right there.
Do you still
Disgusting.
have said GIF in your DMs?
If I scroll up, it's probably still there, unfortunately.
Yeah, I need to show what we're talking about here. I'll have to censor a lot of it, but just to show that it exists.
God, I
If
don't
you find
want
it, forward it to our DMs or something, and then after this interview, you can delete it. Actually, please delete it after the
to.
interview.
Yeah, yeah, will do. Because I do not want any memories from that again. Mm, mm, um, yes. I will mention a little something. Mark's parents tried to contact me, just like out of the blue, on the 7th of December. That's oh God.
Hmm. Okay. I guess we'll have to put that on hold for a second.
Sorry for it. Got a short bit. As I was saying, I don't know if it was Mark's father on the account, but the account was called Mark's mother. And on the 7th of December, they out of the blue DM'd me.
Mm-hmm.
And then just tried DM calling me. Obviously, I did not want to talk with them. I wanted nothing for that part. So I directed him to talk with somebody else, which they did, but they were avoiding the questions that that person asked them
Hmm.
from what I was told. And then they tried talking with me again. And I just had to block them because I would rather not have this person, I don't know, talking to me, especially since it seems to be part of Mark's family. I want nothing with that.
Hmm.
Any other inputs?
The
I got nothing else really.
the GIF.
I already mentioned that though.
Yeah, but like I kind of need to add that to prove it exists.
Oh Lord.
Because it is kind of beneficial. Like we keep saying, like even in the main video, outside of this interview, in the main thing, I referenced said GIF, but since I deleted it off my computer, since I don't really want that kind of stuff on it, yeah, I don't have it. So I kind of need to prove it exists.
Fine, give me a sec. Hold on. We find it. I don't know if I should just favorite it to send it or what.
Just forward it. Oh, and there it is. And spoiler, it's gonna have to be pretty censored. Yeah, with his copyright label and all. Yeah, he did make it. We weren't just making it up.
Oh yeah, mind you, he also sent this text alongside it after sending it. I hate having to go through this man's DMs. It disgusts me.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I think I've had enough.
Okay. Well, thank you.
I'd rather not have to snap at someone.
Alright. No, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the GIF I've been talking about. Yeah, there you go. He's deleting it. I'm actually gonna. Yeah. That's that. Moving on to the next person, I guess. Moving on to Solar. Hello, Solar. I'm doing an
Hello.
interview. You actually called it a good time.
Wonderful.
It's about the Mark drama.
That.
I kind of want your side of the story because I'm making a video on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you made your video. It's just more information has come out since then.
Yeah, and I wasn't really in a good headspace at that time while making the video. Like I said in the beginning of it, I just got done crying.
I was there for that.
Yeah. I never really knew Mark much. When I first joined the server, I mean, I seen him when I seen that he had 10K. I meet back to him, and felt honored being in the same call as him in the beginning. But the more time went on, he didn't join VC as much anymore, and I just kind of stopped acknowledging him, and I just started seeing him as a normal person. And when the drama came about, I was mad. I didn't want him talking to Alexa. I didn't want him talking to her. And just out of my own fear for her, but I mean, I was probably being a little bit too dramatic at that point. I don't know.
Yeah, after that, you went radio silent for us. Like you stopped talking to us for like a good how long? How long was it? A month?
2 months.
2 months.
2 whole months.
Yeah, like really no words. You just didn't want to associate with us at all.
Yeah. And then came back. Right. I think when. I don't even know. I came back like a week or two before he was actually exposed. And I just kind of stopped acknowledging it. I had that itch to expose him, but one, I didn't do it out of fear of people hating me, because I mean, I didn't want people hating me. I didn't want Alexa getting mad at me, and so I kept my mouth shut. And then he was exposed while I was uh in school, and I come back to that dumpster fire. Trying to remember what else happened. So he was exposed, and I just kind of was a spectator throughout that. I didn't really do anything throughout that because I didn't want to talk in his server anymore after what he did, and it really, just seeing the reactions of his members, it really shows his impact on some children that were in that server and just teenagers in general. or people that looked up to him, like Glaceon Gaming and Duncan.
You could just call him Scott Cyber. I've already called him that.
Oh, okay. Um, they both of them looked up to him highly. Scout for his own reasons. Cyber, I don't really know anything about. I never really looked up to him. I just seen the sub count. I just respected him. That was it. What really got me in this was uh what he had done after I was after I had gone on to a abundant life retreat with my school for 3 days. I was coming back home. I was on the bus ride, and I had just randomly checked my YouTube because I had snuck my phone onto the trip. I checked my YouTube, uh, and then I seen I had a comment on one of my community posts. My community post was new PFP soon. I looked at that just on a whim, and it was allegedly his dad. He had said something like uh he was going to sue he was threatening to sue me and the rest of you guys that were involved uh for cyberbullying and mental damages to Mark.
Mm-hmm.
I argued back, and then he said he had said that he had everybody's IP, everybody that was involved.
Yeah, that really
Uh
stirred us all up.
yeah. I I mean, just my own mind, I doubted he had it, but still it was that scare was still there. I just hadn't realized it. And he just kept going. I kept responding to him, arguing back and forth, and I got to a point. I said, you know what? I don't want to be a part of any of this. Actually, uh, this does not involve me. I was hardly involved in this. I was at school when your son was exposed. And have a good day. And then I don't remember what the comment said. I can't view it anymore because it's hidden on my channel. Uh, and somebody after that, a little while after that, somebody named Pokepong Zeno got in contact with me because before this I was off and on just telling people what was going on with Mark. For some reason, I was a big part of this. I don't know why. And even before the drama, he was no during the drama, he was seeking my forgiveness the most out of literally anybody.
Yeah, he would
Still confuses
constantly
me.
not join calls because you were in here, and then tell me or Scout that he didn't want to join because you were in there.
Yeah, I don't know why he wanted me to forgive him so bad. I mean, it's weird to me. And then it just turned into me being cyberbullied myself for a little while.
Yeah, the switch up was insane. Like going from asking for forgiveness to threatening you alone, pretty much.
Yeah, it was just it's insane to me. I mean, I don't get how he could just have somebody get under my skin like that. I broke down multiple times because of it,
Can confirm.
and it just I don't understand how someone can just do that, and I hardly know them. it's odd to me. And then with everything else going,
Hello?
bigger toll on my mental health
Sorry, you cut out.
than it should have. Oh, with personal things going on, out of online things, it didn't help. It added fuel to the fire that shouldn't have been fueled at all, and it just broke me a little more. It got to a point to where I was breaking down every other day for a little while before I had gone on to VR chat with you guys and just I well you guys pulled me onto VR chat because of your own concerns. And I didn't really say anything. I was just faking everything really. I'm not proud of it. Uh but you guys pushed, but it was a good push. You guys were trying to get me to just vent and thank you.
Yeah, I
And
straight up
then
called
I
you
know I
out.
didn't
I was
really
like,
say anything.
why are you lying?
Yeah, you did. And
It's like, I
then
knew you weren't
just
okay. Like, Alexa told me.
Mhm.
So I knew you were lying.
Yeah, I said a few disturbing things to Alexa, not like towards her, just
Yeah, she sent me. She forwarded
things.
those messages to me. That's how I knew.
There's I don't there's one I don't think that she told you about. Um I don't think I could say it because of YouTube.
Then you could tell me after the interview. Then
But I could probably say it and you censor it. I don't know.
whatever you want to do. You can tell me after. You can tell me
Okay,
during. I'll censor it.
I'll just tell you now. The whole message was, and it was on the 8th of this month. I said,
Hmm.
that's what I told her. Just out of the blue. No reason. Asked her. And that's probably why she came to you.
Yeah.
My heart's racing just talking about it because I know that's weird. It's weird to me that I said something like that.
I
Because
remember
I
going into
go on.
school, like maybe a few days, like a day after the drama happened, and I could not focus at all. The only thing on my mind was the drama, and it was a constant pain in my chest because I just felt pure guilt because he still had me under an like like a tight grasp with like his guilt like tripping. But then once he showed his true colors and like telling us like the groomers and all that, that
Yeah.
brought me at least some comfort. It was still bad that he said that. Like it was still bad he was trying to put the blame on us. But it got me to stop feeling bad for him.
Yeah. And along with that, with Metal Squad, his old Discord server itself, yes, I did coordinate with uh, one of your friends to nuke it because of that video of him calling me and Triple L Gaming.
Do you
Um,
not want that censored? Or?
I'm not calling him by his real name.
Okay.
Just calling him by his channel. You could ask him about that.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
But um he had, I'm not gonna say his age, but he's under 16.
Yeah, I said he was younger than us.
Yeah, he's way younger than us. And the fact that he was calling him that set me off. It didn't set with me right at all. Because to me, since I'd never talked to Mark at all, it's a complete rando to just coming at my cousin, calling him a groomer. So it really set me off. So I coordinated with one of your friends to get the server nuked because at the time, after Mark had left, I had gotten co-owner status and had quite a bit of power in my hands. I had gained some trust with Scythe, the new owner at the time, and I just kind of played owner's pet really, just to gain as much trust as I can. I mean, I didn't plan for it over many days. It was planned the same day and executed the same day. And then I just that was it for Metal Squad for me, and for literally everybody there, because the server doesn't exist anymore. It's just it didn't affect me as much as it affected you guys. The only reason why nothing feels the same to me is because he mentally tortured me using somebody else to get under my skin. And that's it just still amazes me how he could get under my skin when I barely ever talked to him in my life or my time on Discord. And the fact that it wasn't even targeted towards me, it was targeted towards somebody else, the person that actually started all this and sent the exposing document in Metal Squad. I that wasn't even me, and he confused me with that person.
Well, they didn't
Yeah,
make or send the doc. The person that was supposed to be targeted was the original person who told people about their relationship. They didn't make the doc. That was Synth and his team.
Okay, not bad then. And it wasn't. I mean, I don't get it. It wasn't even targeted towards me, but yet it still got under my skin terribly. Like, nobody has gone under my skin like that in a hot minute. And just, it was weird. And, I mean, you don't know how much people know about you until they start using it for any purpose, really. That's really all I have to say.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time then.
Thank you.
The most meaningful interview I've had already.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
See you
all right. Have a good night.
You too.
See ya.
So yeah, that was interview with Solar. Definitely one of the worst cases out of all of us. He had it maybe the worst out of all of us. Yeah, as you said, his father targeted or went towards him, mentally tortured him and all that. So yeah,